Hello everyone, Hamas28 here, and today we're back with more DeceasedCraft. Always a little bit of lag loading into the world. Anyways, I was wondering how I'm supposed to obtain Netherite, because there's no Nether in this mod pack, but I figured out how. Turns out, where was it? Don't remember what it looks like now. Oh, here it is. This building here. This building has netherite blocks in it. So I looted that one. So I went looking on the map. I only set temporary waypoints though, so now they're gone. But this is one here. Let's see. I believe there was one down here, because I remember running by it all the time and just ignoring it. Yep, here's one here. Here's one here. And maybe there's one more. Doesn't seem to be the case, but we got 3 nearby, which is very good. This is the furthest one, and I can access it through the road system. It's right next to it actually. So we're gonna go ahead and go there, because I think I still have it in my inventory. Yeah, 1 ancient debris. This is the stuff I looted. As you can see, I also had this core sample drill. I figured out how to use the mineral survey tools, but I still can't really do anything with the mining drill yet because we lack the steel. So in the meantime, we're gonna go to those buildings that I pointed out on the map, see if we can get more of this nether materials. So let's see, which one was it? This one over here. So the easiest, do I have food on me before I go? Yes. Oh! How did you come from my basement? That's not good. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Can't be having guys spawn from there. Can't put a shulker box in my backpack, because that's very awkward. How did he even get in? I'm not sure. But we won't be here, so let's go ahead and leave for now. Maybe it came from down here. Could be the case. I'll have to figure it out. I believe there's an item. This one. Bell, service bell, peculiar bell, haunted bell. This one. So you need a fan, soul sand, and a peculiar bell. Or just brass. Pretty cheap. Ah, okay, they came from down here. I'm gonna have to wall that off. If this kills me, I'm gonna be very disappointed. Don't think I have any bandages on me. Okay, well that explains where they came from. Oh, I have a med kit. Okay, let me see if I can deal. Why does it pop out and make another one? Hey, wandering trainer, can you help me out here? Are you done? Let's see. Shotgun shells. Okay, let me. How many bullets do I have actually? None. I think I'm all out. Well, you can stay down here, so I have access to some. And let's see if I can't, like, get through here. I think it explodes when it dies. Okay. Well, that was a fun surprise. As you can see, I also, right here, if you go down, it has access to the subway. So I was going to dig a staircase, but I ran into all this crimsite. And if you didn't know, crimsite, when put into the crusher, creates... That's the word I'm looking for. I don't know what I thought that was going to accomplish. Creates iron grit. So each block of crimsite is essentially iron ore. Which was great because we needed a lot of steel, and that's going to solve all our iron issues. It just takes a long time to convert it into steel until we get the big, I forget the word for it, but that much bigger furnace. Okay, here we are. It's right up there. Let's see, these are both buildings. Let's just go ahead through here. Seems to be the best way. I could just dig my way up, but I don't like doing it into the building, because then it makes it a bit too easy for the mobs to follow me. Yeah, so as you can see, this building houses... Oh, and it has access to the subway right next door. It essentially houses all of the Nether items. So quartz, gold ore. Destroy that. Let's just get rid of these for now. I don't need it. Yeah, they're under. So let's go down. Let's see, I've only explored one other version of this building. Shulker boxes, books, soul torches. Not sure if I'm gonna need the soul torches. We'll take the shells though. Grab that. Hoglin hide. Endstone. Not sure if I need that for anything. Oh, there we go. Take that out. Anything else in here? No, it doesn't look like it. Let's see, does this place go deeper or anything? I'm not sure. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I know it goes up. Let's see, shulker box, ancient debris. I really don't even need this stuff. I just want to take it. Obsidian skull. The wearer becomes temporarily immune to fire damage when hit by fire. That's actually very useful. Let me put all of this away for now. But which slot is it? Belt slot. Ooh, that's not really that great. I like the effect, but the problem is I'm already using the crystal heart. That's my item slot for the belt. I like the effect because I have this flame pendant that when I get attacked has a chance to light them on fire. But a sad side effect is if they're on fire and I touch them, I get lit on fire. Which is not very pleasant. Okay, let's go ahead, head back. And we'll do a quick cut just so you don't have to see me running all the way back. Those guys are always so tanky. And we're back home. So now we need to head here and here. It's going to be night, so let's go ahead and make it today. And we should be able to get both of those places conquered before the night falls again. Let's also grab some money and restock on the bullets from that wandering trainer down there, because I used all my shotgun shells in the last horde. Let's go ahead, dump off these items. Don't need these. Just drop all of this. Bandages, counter. I'll just throw away the door, coarse fruit. It's funny, a lot of stuff I normally would just toss, I'm starting to end up keeping just because of how many random recipes require them. Like iron bars. Didn't realize I would need those for some things, but I do. Sell the sticks while we're here, get some money. Because now that we have netherite, I can also set up these auto crafters. That way I don't have to manually do this over and over and over again. Now he sells explosive bolts, nice. Yeah, because I need these guys to level up, which means spending more money. I'll keep those for now. Day 71, next horde is in 14 days. Let's see, the quickest one is going to be that way. So let's do a quick cut and show up right there. And we're here. Let's go ahead and run across that. And it's a horde building, nice. Gonna have to sort this out before we head in. Luckily we're a lot stronger than we were many nights before. Still not a fan of those moonflowers. Not a fan of the pregnant, that's for sure. And it counts as 2 buildings, by the looks of it. I'm guessing it's chunk by chunk. If I had to guess. Can I just knock you down so I don't have to deal with you? I not mean to do a backflip. Yeah, they're getting lesser. Make a hole through here just so we can safely kill these guys. Why are there 2? Where did you guys come from? Ouch. Alright, we're gonna have to regroup just a second. Go back up on food. Yeah, these pregnant ones, very annoying. They have this ranged spit attack. Luckily, they're not too heavily armored, so they do go down quite easily. Alright, should be cleared out for now. Alright, we're all set. Take this out, collect all of this. I'm going to leave the gold, we have a lot of gold, but we do need the nether quartz. Don't really need all of that. Take the gold, truckle shell. Let's leave that, because I don't need all of it. Yeah, see, luckily I'm just one-shotting these guys now. Quite the far cry from when we started. But that just shows how strong our tools have become. And rods. Let's see if we can sort this. Put all of that in there. Let's see, do I need the soul torches for anything? Zinc lamps. Okay, so not really. I believe the shulker shells are useful though, for a lot of items. And now this blue one. Oh, almost ran straight down there. And it's that way. Alright, we're here to the final one. Hopefully this one is not a horde building, so we can just have an easy time getting in, getting out. Looks to be clear so far. And that's the last of the ancient debris. Not sure if I need the end rods for anything, but I'll keep collecting them anyway. Horse fruit, books, same stuff. I'm really only taking the books. I could eat that. See if I can get some more health from our nutrition. I'm really only taking the books because I'm trying to enchant them using all the experience we've been getting. See, I want to check something real fast. Alright, back from check-in. Wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything with these buildings, but it seems like there is just the basement and then the 2 floors. Where am I? I don't see the zombie. Let's see. Let's get an vantage point so I can check our map. Yeah, here they are. These guys are so smart, they know, oh, let me just walk on that block so I can hit this guy. Looks like I haven't looted that police tower. But I haven't seen, because it doesn't look like there's any more of these galleries. Maybe down here. Maybe all the way over here where I ran to before. Nope, doesn't look like it. I only came here to mine the sand. But it turns out I could just make sand, which made it extremely redundant to go all the way over there. Let's see, what about here? Now this is more residential, so it doesn't have one. Maybe if I search up that way it leads into a city. And then over here does not have one. That's very obvious. Luckily it does take up a 2x2 chunk, so it's quite easy to see. I'm not seeing it. I did see... Oh, what about over here? No. This very large building over here. I'm going to want to check that out. Because it seems like the bigger the building, the better the loot. And this one, as you can see, takes up a 3x3 chunk. Because if we look at how much we've gotten... I'll dump that. We're only at like 4 ancient debris. Which I believe I can crush and then make into more netherite scrap. But for everything we're going to craft, we're going to need a lot more than that. Let's head back to the base. And home sweet home. We made it just a little bit after nightfall. We would have got here sooner, but I saw a car and I got distracted. Because I wanted to see if I could get it working, but it seems like the battery was dead. I want to get a car so I can stop running around, especially if we're going to get to that further building over there. Let's see, how do you craft this? You need to cut a block of lead, then you have to use redstone acid, and then water, and then electrum wire, and then you have to press it together, and you have to do that 2 times. Honestly, not that bad. Except for the redstone acid, I don't know how to make that. Redstone dust, and any kind of water in a mixer. Seems pretty cheap. Dump this. What's our storage looking like? Not bad. I think we have, yeah, we have 1K. I think we have a 4K in here. Yeah, we do, so I can bump up the storage. Aluminum plates. Don't think we have any more aluminum. Yeah, we have aluminum grit, but I can't actually make the bars because I need that advanced multi-block structure. Let's go ahead, dump this. End rod or books, glass bottle, gold. That stuff as well, and then let's go ahead and toss the other stuff. So the door, surrounding terracotta, the slab, that as well. And I'm going to eat the chorus fruit for the nutrition bonus. Let's see what happens. Assisted in adding hearts. Thank you. Let's put you in the fridge. So let's see, how much did I put it away? Yes, let's see how much we have. Ancient debris, that's what it's called. So now that we have this, if you put it in an arc furnace, you get 4. If we smelt it, you just get 1. So if we want to be efficient, we need to build the arc furnace, because that'll get us 16 netherite scrap, which is a 4 times multiplier, which is insanely good. Multiplying your output by 4 is crazy. Let's go ahead and check down here. Okay, seems all good. Dump some of this. I built a fluid container tank for all this oil, but we still have a massive buildup. I think I can just pump the oil in. Like, I think actually if I just move this tank or just run the pump behind it, I can do it instead of having to do it manually. I haven't actually tried it yet. Let's see, you're turned off, right? Yeah, let's turn it back on. As you can see, it's producing a lot of iron grit right now. Where are you at? 5.0. Okay. Yeah, these are my batteries. I just have them daisy chained all together, but since I'm trying to run the crusher, I just broke this one off. This one's full, because we're going to need more iron. So let's store that for now. So let's see if I can't get this setup working better. And I think... Can I make this go faster? So we're going to need fluid pipes, pretty cheap to craft. And this will be the last thing we do for this episode. Let's see, fluid pipes. Let's solve this creosote problem. And it's just copper plates. Where's my hammer? There we go. Let's use up this one. Should be enough. What was I? Ah, I needed the steel. so I could build the excavator. That's what we needed it for. Let's go ahead and go. We're gonna move this. Do I have a bucket? I do. Take these. Put a torch right there. So we're just gonna route this behind, and I'm gonna assume that it works. Like so. I don't see any indication of why it wouldn't work. This has a... What's the word I'm looking for? It has a fluid inventory, so it should be able to take it out. So first you put the mechanical pump, and we want to pump out. We're going to put the cogwheel here. Yeah, that works. Put our water wheel here. And then we should be able to go from the other side. Like that. Come over here, block this off. Now if we put the water bucket here, it's flowing. Now we can break this block. Take our fluid pipes. Oh. And connect it like that. It doesn't look like it's filling up though. It kinda looked like it was. Yeah, like it looks like it's working. Let's see. There's something I'm missing here. Maybe it needs more power? Yeah, the arrow indicates the flow. The network is now pulling fluids. Direction is unaffected by the rotation. Regardless of speed, mechanical pumps affect pipes connected up to 16 blocks away. Yeah, that's not 16. Not sure why it's not working. I'll have to figure this out later. Let's see, are you full? These are full. This one's not fully full. We have enough coal coke, so I guess it's fine if it's not working right now. Because we need iron at this point. So let's take our iron grit, which we have a lot of. Let's get cooking. So I think coal coke is twice as efficient as coal. So instead of 8, you only need 4. So for 4 stacks, you only need 16. Let's keep the rest in there. Let's get this smelting so we can increase our steel production. And I'll find out if my math was right when I come back in here later. A lot of iron, a lot of coal. And I'll see if I can figure out the fluid pipe situation later. Might have to use like an immersive engineering block for it. Maybe it doesn't work with create. Could be the case. But next steps, I'm gonna figure that out. I'm gonna see if I can find and fix a car because as you can see, this is pretty far. We could take the subway, I think, because the subway runs under my house, but then that would be a little extra. I did see there was this underwater temple here, which I thought was funny. A lot of other structures don't spawn, but that one does, because this is quite far. Otherwise, I'll just have to run there, and that's not very fun. But in the meantime, thanks for stopping by, seeing the progress. We're making a lot of moves. And I guess next thing we need to do is check out that building and build the arc furnace. Don't scare me like that. Anyways, I'm Hotmas28, and I'll see you next time.